guys, I hope you guys are good. Yase Kasi Presents. Welcome to another episode of Lemons to Lemonade. Today I've got a special guest. This is an interesting story for me, and yeah, I can't wait to kind of get into depth with it. But all I can say is, without odds, he's into film photography. Basically content creator. The real one, the one who actually does the work and knows the work. Not our photography post. Not those ones, the real one. And I met him in my journey. I'm pretty easy, and we've been working together since then. And we'll get into depth of how we met and how we worked, but I'd like to explain to him also, and people maybe will get an episode wondering what's happening. So it's Lemons to Lemonade, and lemons are people as me who are inquisitive and who want to understand more about the industry and the things I do. I'm a multimedia artist, so there's a lot that I do. So it's always nice to learn and have people you can reach to guide you throughout your journey. And that always been that person for me in that field, and then a lemonade for me is someone who's actually living that life. You don't have to be successful, don't have to be having million-dollar clients, just you doing it on a daily basis as a job. That for me is a lemonade. And that's where we all as creators want to get to a point where our creativity actually has an income that's sustainable. So that always to me is a lemonade in that field. And I'm gonna pass it to him now to introduce himself. And a little bit about maybe your background, and yeah, so the stage is yours,
Thank you, Olwethu from Walanga, born and bred in Cape Town, but you know the vibes, something. But man, I'm a photographer. Mainly when I started out is street photography, but now currently at Bridges, which is where I apply all my skills. Other than being a photographer, I'm a social activist, so I make sure that we do work in the township, like we do volunteer, we do give, like whatever we have. And man, like there's a lot that I can say, but I'll leave it there.
I don't know if you said this purposefully, English, you said social activist. You said that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like mistake. Yo, that's hard. I never heard that before. Yo, that's crazy.
There's one thing that I wanted to say to you. Like you said, you're
Be the artist,
I wanted you to say multifaceted.
Multifaceted.
Multimedia faceted. Like you like when you say you're multimedia whatever, you only blocking yourself from other things. So you say faceted, which is you even go out of the multimedia side of things.
Sure.
So you're doing sports. Sports is doing multimedia. But you're multifaceted, like you do a lot of things outside of the media, outside of VZ.
Sure.
But you even came to one of my classes when you do Meals and Bills.
Yeah.
You gave back your time, which is so
keep it in the media part. I hear you. That's dope.
So
I appreciate that.
Social activist is a word that I got from here at Bridges, and I was saying activist, but I'm an artist. So activist. So I'm doing art, but I'm also active.
Yeah, active in the community. Yeah, because I'm like, when I heard it, I was like, yo, whether intentional or unintentional, so I love that, and that's kind of what the channel is about. I'm glad we have an example that's running. Is that sometimes like seeing ideas, and you have things, and sometimes it takes on your own to give you perspective, because that was free. It didn't require you to fly or to take things to me. It was free, and that's what this channel is about. Is that there's a kid watching Payana now who's trying to describe themselves, and but they maybe the descriptions are, but don't accommodate the creativity. But it puts them in one box.
Yeah.
It doesn't allow them to be who they are. And what you say now, I'm like, damn, when you sit down, I'm beyond media. You know what I mean? But there's the need it's all like
things.
Exactly. So it's like, again, having those conversations though, it what grows us, and that's what the channel's about. Like,
Can I say something?
Yeah, definitely.
You mentioned that like you're doing something and who's bigger on that box. There's one thing that I found out Probably we were going to talk about it later, but I just felt that I could, because you were saying.
Sure.
There's one thing, there's a lot of people in Kasi that are doing Izindo without noticing that the hat that they're wearing or the title, they have it. Like, now, I didn't know what was photography.
Sure.
Until I started the course of photography. But looking back, if photo that I have, the Kaya, photos of my friends, he never see me. I was doing it way before, but I didn't put the title and I'm a photographer. So when I got into photography, I was like, when I got into like, the field, and the guys were like, show us what you have done. I'm like, I don't have anything. Show us the photos that we have. I'm like, these are the photos. They asked me, where are you? I'm like, I'm taking the photo. They were like, you're actually doing it way before we taught you. So you've been there. Look, there's a lot of people that are doing the things out there, but they don't know the title, which
what they're doing.
It's for me it was like being. I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
Then why not? I've been doing it, so it's in my blood. So let me carry on. That's why I'm actually here now, and
definitely, because even at the time, like even coming to Bridges and learning about the music business, that I never knew I was a manager or artist manager. I thought that's something you do. Because again, it's like, you have like
you do it willingly.
Yeah, it's like you need help. I want to cooking. I know what body can I.
That's managing people as well.
Literally, it's like it's a way when you start learning about the titles and learning, people who know the business telling you, but no, let me see they call. There's an A&R, there's an executive producer, so all these things. So like this is exactly the channel, and what it stands for is it's a knowledge that we have to go to school to get. You get them for free, and also you have the connection with our band. So yeah, that was luckily for him and I. We already had a session together where we connected deeply. I was preaching. We do a thing where you connect with like a staff member and you tell who you are and stuff. So I did that already, and so I have a cheat sheet with him. So I kind of know things that I would
actually facilitate those.
He's the one who facilitated. It's crazy. So when we speak to ours, something for me that I really want to begin with that was crazy was at a young age you decided to basically like firstly you matriculated early before time.
I matriculated when I was 15 years old.
Yes.
And I started working when I was 16, which is it's illegal to work at that age. But I was fortunate enough to work at that age and to matriculate at that age. Like I was the youngest out of everyone that I've been in class with.
Yeah.
I was always the youngest, and actually, for me, I understand for other people they might take it toll because of the dilemma. But for me, is that I feel like I always held the space. I was always like I was there, but I held the space. Holding the space means like you don't get to be the one who's talking.
Sure.
But you are there.
You're just present.
Yeah. That's holding a space.
Sure.
Like silence is golden. Being silent is golden because when you are in the space, people feel your energy. They resonate with your energy, and you don't reciprocate your energy by talking, but you reciprocate it. I reciprocate my energy by being there, just being there, and having a laugh with the next guy next to me in the class, and all of that. So I did matriculate. English. Immediately I passed at the age of 15.
Yeah.
Fortunate enough, I even got to varsity. I took a gap year.
Sure.
And when I was working, and then at 17, I went to varsity. But I felt like it wasn't for me.
Sure. Because even that's right, I was doing cut you over when I get there. I wanted to know even like matriculating at 16 because I feel like it's a thing where it can make you or break you.
Yeah.
Right? Because like at the same time, it's like when you rush out home sometimes, you corner up, or where you've actually like now where you fault them, you know, and then about you excel. Like they need that time. So I wanted to understand like for where, and then like looking back, and even maybe taking us through how that was, like how was that? Because I'm sure like even in school there's kids are unconscious about those things, but he's younger, let's take care of him. You know, maybe bullying is a thing, you know, where sometimes I'm even louder than you, they've matured quicker than you. So how was that that experience for you, and how has that kind of come into now? Not to my back, but damn, that molded me in this way or that way.
Looking back, I wasn't conscious. I wasn't actually looking at that I'm the youngest. Looking at this is happening. I was going with the flow. Sure. Okay. Personally, me, I love water and I love Amanzi, ocean, and my nickname is Ocean. I love Amanzi. That's why they name me. Like my friends from primary school. Sure. Actually name me Ocean, and it's because I go with the flow. I flowed with everything. I wasn't conscious, but I'm the youngest. I knew I was the youngest, but I didn't put that in my forefront. So it didn't affect me in a way, but there's so much pressure on me. The pressure was there, but I decided not to look at the pressure, but at the journey. Okay. Look at the journey. There's one thing that a lot of us, I'm still struggling with it, but there's a lot of things that we look at that are not serving us.
I agree.
My man, look at the journey. Don't look at the end result. Don't look.